Hello everybody and welcome to the Rocking C Homestead. My name is Lance.
And I'm Marcy.
And we want to welcome you to our homestead.
Hey everybody, thanks for coming over and checking out our channel. We've been doing YouTube videos for about almost a year, not quite a year, but we're getting close. And we realized as we look back through our opening video way back almost a year ago, that a whole lot has changed here on the homestead since that time.
A lot.
A lot stayed the same, but a lot has changed as well. So we figured it was about time for Welcome to the Homestead 2.0.
Marcy and I live on a 3.7 acre plot of land here in central Oklahoma. We have two kids. They don't live with us anymore. They've grown up. One's in college. She lives with her grandparents in town. And my son is 23. He lives on his own in town. But they do come out here quite a lot. They're in some of our videos. And if you're involved in one of our live streams, Megan is one of our moderators, and she keeps the trolls at bay. So great job there, Megan. We also have rescue animals. We have 2 rescue cats. We have 3 rescue dogs. And of course, my favorite, my Kubota tractor. Woo! So what we're going to do, we're going to kind of show you around the property and see what it looks like now compared to what it was a year ago when we made this video. So come along and let's show you what it looks like. So the first thing that we did here on the homestead is we got chickens. And you all know chickens are the homesteader gateway animals for sure. We started with 4. We have 21 now. That's right, 21, buddy, you got it. So 21 of them, and we've kind of grown. When we first moved here, this run was here and the building was here, but we have kind of increased it as we went along. We made another outside run for them, and hopefully at some point maybe put a water catchment system on it so we can water them and take care of all their needs out here naturally and free. But for now we got that, but we do love this little area. It's kind of our transitional setup for our babies growing into teenagers, and then they big enough they can come out. It's a way for them to get used to the other chickens and still be free, roam around, and learn how to be chickens. So seems to really work out. We have a little place in there where newborns can go, mothers can brood, all that kind of fun stuff. And we show all this stuff in our video. So if you haven't checked them out, make sure you go to our playlist and check that out.
So once we've had chickens for about a year, we were ready to try something else. And what I had wanted out in the homestead was goats. So that's how we acquired our first 2 goats. The rooster has something to say about it. We acquired Marty and Maisie. They were our first 2 goats. And honestly, when we went to the homestead that we bought them from, we didn't really have a clue. We didn't have a clue at all what we really wanted, what kind or anything like that. So we went to the homestead, and the 2 goats we thought we were going to look at were cute. But then Marty and Maisie walked out of that barn, and it was love at first sight. I knew I had to have them. So that's how we got Marty and Maisie. So they were our first 2. And Marty's a wether, and so he gets to hang out with the ladies. No problem there. I'm sorry, our rooster is being very insistent. So we had these 2, and then we added 2 more ladies, Spice and Caramel, who you'll see in a minute. And then finally we added this guy, Huck, and Finn, who you'll see in a minute. We bought Huck and Finn from Living Traditions Homestead, and we got them specifically to breed with our female goats so that we could do some dairy stuff, some milk and cheese, yogurt, that kind of stuff. So we've got them in their dating configuration right now. So we're breeding Huck with Maisie, and you'll see in a minute that we're breeding Finn with Spice and Caramel. So that's kind of what we got going on here with our goats. We're really enjoying them, and we're excited for what's going to be happening next. And we love them so much. They're so sweet, and they're my babies. So this is our secondary goat area. It's actually the area we call the Buck Bungalow, because this is where Huck and Finn typically reside. We just have Finn down here now because, as you know, we got Huck at the area. We've got them in their dating configuration. So we've got Finn down here hanging out with Caramel and Spice, our 2 older ladies, more mature ladies. And if Finn's been doing his job, hopefully these two ladies are in what you might call the family way. And hopefully in the fall, fingers crossed, but hopefully in the fall, we'll have some baby goats.
So this year we decided that we really wanted to get involved in gardening and learn how to garden. We've never really gardened very much or very well in the past. Last year we started a little herb garden and we did really well. We even kept some things alive over winter. All those, you can see videos up on our playlist. Please go check them out, would appreciate it. But as you can see, our garden has grown. We went ahead and built some raised garden beds made out of wood and galvanized metal. Handmade all the way through. Marcy and I did all these. Of course, you guys can check out that video if you want to. And then we decided to plant them. We have our tomatoes over here. I think we have like 4 or 5 different varieties right here. And as you can see, they are growing up like a beast. But one of the things that we did when we went into the building of these, we actually used a super soil mixture. As you can see, the carrots over here are growing really, really well. But we made up super soil and did some other stuff to the soil to amend it and make it really good. And I think so far it's really been showing some great promise and benefits for us. Over here we have some broccoli. And it's just finally now starting to put on some heads, and we're hoping that it's not too late before it gets too warm. Then on this side we've had some squash and zucchini. And as you can see, these things are growing up like crazy. We got some good fruit over here coming in. And then we have a lot of peppers and tomatoes over on this row. And we have some banana peppers there just about ready to get ripened up, it looks like. And our last bed that we have is lettuce. This one's just about to be harvested all out. As you can see, we've had to pull some of it because it's starting to bolt. But we have not bought lettuce for about 3 months now, so awesome. And as a garden goes, you want to add and add and add. So we decided to do a little in-ground gardening. We have a little bit of squash that's coming up, or I should say cucumbers over there coming up, some okra in the middle, and some watermelon plants back in the back. So we're trying a little different things. We have a self-wicking tub. We just got pots. We got raised beds. We got stuff in the ground. So really, we're just trying a little bit of everything and see what works well. Like I said, we're brand new gardeners, and we bring you guys along to show you what all we do and how we do it, and maybe it'll help you out or maybe motivate you into growing your own garden.
So in addition to our raised garden beds and our in-the-ground garden, we also have some planter boxes or raised beds up here in the front of the house where we house most of our herbs. And we have a few vegetables and fruit planted up here as well, just because we have the space for it. So here in the front, we've got a couple of watermelon plants. We also have those down the way, but we thought we'd try a couple of them here. We've got this herb bed, and we have some onion and garlic chives, which we've actually kept alive over the winter with some low tunnels. And then we also added to this bed some curry plant and lavender, which I've been really eager to try lavender, so I'm excited about that. Here in the middle, we've got another bed that we kept alive over the winter with low tunnels. And in this one, we've got 2 different kinds of sage. And then we've also got some really pretty thyme right here on the other side. On down the way here, we've got some spearmint and some basil. We tried both of these last year, but we couldn't keep them through the winter, so we've restarted them again because we love these 2 particular herbs. And then brand new, because we've learned that really your garden is never finished. So brand new, just planted this week, we've got a stevia plant and some chocolate mint that we want to try out. And then down here on the end, we've got these little interlopers here into my herb garden, but hey, they kind of count. So we've got garlic and we've got onions. We're really eager to get these harvested. We see the scapes are starting to look really good on the garlic, so cool. And then we also tried just doing some herbs in pots. We've got them hanging here on the fence, super simple. Even if you don't have a lot of property, these are something that you could do, even just in a house in the city or even an apartment. But here we've got some lemon balm. We've got a little bit of oregano, and we got this rosemary plant right here. So that's kind of a big overview of our property here. We have a wooded area kind of back here behind us. It ends with a pond. We haven't done much with that, but we're hoping soon we'll get the tractor down there and do something when it's not so hot.
Yeah.
So if you weren't on our live stream, we want to tell you about something exciting we're going to do. We're doing a giveaway.
Woo!
Yeah. So we're going to build some small miniature versions of our raised garden beds. So the corrugated metal with the red stained wood around it, little miniature version, a little planter box. So that's going to be our giveaway, and included with that we'll have a very cool Rocking C Homestead t-shirt. You'll get to pick your color.
Yep.
We'll also have a gardening book and some seeds and a couple of other fun things in that. And how do they get entered into this?
So what you have to do is down below leave a comment saying, I want in, I want to be a winner. And next Friday,
the 28th.
The 28th, we will do a live stream and actually do it live and all that kind of fun stuff, see who the winner is. And then we'll have the winner contact us, and then we'll get all your information about size and color, t-shirts, mailing address, all that stuff. And now for those that aren't in the United States, I'm sorry, the contest is only going to be for U.S. residents just because the shipping is just going to be outrageous. We have to ship this thing. Yep. I mean, I assume it's going to be about this
planter
big,
box.
planter box thing. So it's going to be quite a bit of shipping. But hey, for you guys out there, well worth it. We appreciate all you guys coming and subscribing to our channel and watching us. It's just been overwhelming.
Yeah, it's been awesome. Yeah. If you don't already follow us on Facebook or Instagram, I'd like to encourage you to go check us out there. We've got the links below. We do more daily posts and updates and videos on our Facebook and Instagram page.
Yep, for sure. And guys, if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel. Great time to do that. There'll be a link down here below. And of course, ring that bell and give us a big thumbs up. We really appreciate that. Leave us a comment. Even if you don't want to be in the contest, leave us a comment, see what you thought about our property and our animals. And hopefully you guys will go back and watch all of our playlists and get caught up on what we've done over the last year. And we will continually to bring you guys more and more content about different animals, different gardening, and our chickens, and everything else we got. And of course, the Kubota, and pretty much anything else. So guys, thanks for coming back. We appreciate it. And from our homestead to yours, have a blessed day. And we'll catch you on the next video.
Bye.